Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just a quick fix for these robes on the Emperor Palpatine. So right out of the box from Hasbro, and this was the Amazon exclusive that got released a week ago, there was an issue with the hood where it would just stick straight up and look like he was in a wind tunnel. And a lot of people caught on that the original robes that Hasbro had on these figures, especially on like the archive figure that you can get for about anywhere $9 or less at Ollie's, has a stitch in the hood to keep it down so it doesn't look like his hood's getting ready to take off for flight. So if you wanted to, you could swap out the robes. And what I did was here on the figure on the right was swap out the robe from the archive figure, which is the figure on the left. So now the Amazon re-release has the archive robe, and you'll see it has the stitch just on the side of the head there in the hood, holding it down in place so it looks like it's draped around his head. But on the archive figure on the left here, I did put the Amazon robe on there, and I did make just a quick modification with a hot glue gun. So if you don't have an extra robe or anything like that, you can put a dollop of hot glue just behind the fabric. You can see from behind there, and push down on there and let it set in place. So from the front, it looks just fine there, and we'll do the trick as well. So if you have a hot glue gun or any type of glue you can use on fabric that won't mess anything up, you can do that. One thing I will say is that the archive robe is nicer because the sleeves are longer on there and they have a nice little cuff that drapes down at the very end. The newer one, the sleeve rises up and has a tapered edge to it. It's very high up. It almost looks like it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. So so I will point that out as well. So if you do have an extra Palpatine, it does look a lot better with the archive robe on it versus the Amazon robe that it came with. Some of us have actually reached out to Hasbro about this to see if they had a fix for it, and they do not. And they're actually, I don't know if they're still doing this, but they are, with proof of purchase and a bunch of identificator numbers, going to send out some sort of replacement figure, not the same figure, but something else of equal or greater value. So be interesting to see what they send us. But other than that, they don't have a fix for it. So, which would have been a simple stitch in the hood. They could have mailed out a replacement hood with a stitch in it, but I guess they're choosing not to. So just want to give you that quick update. If you want to fix it with a quick swap, you can, or if you just want to use a dollop of hot glue, you can fix it as well. Thanks, and stay tuned for more videos.